Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our our Dolphins Madden 20 franchise. As here we are now, getting ready to take on the Washington Redskins, who in our little Madden thing are 2-3, while we are actually 0-4. So the Dolphins actually were literally one play away from actually beating the Redskins this weekend. They almost won. I didn't think I'd actually be saying that in this season, but the Miami Dolphins almost won again. They lost 17-16. They scored the go-ahead touchdown, or they would have scored, they would have kicked PAT and made it the game-tying touchdown. Brian Flores set it to go for 2, and I'm not fully sure that play calling was good enough, so that kind of makes it look like they were tanking because Kenyon Drake dropped it. And, honestly, I really actually thought even if he did catch a ball, I don't think he was going to make it. And on that play, I thought they could have called something a little bit better. But it is what it is. It wasn't no good. They lost the game. And now we shall face off against. They're in. X Factors here. Well, there's no super X Factors in this game. There's Trent Williams, who, by the way, is still holding out. Redskins, Ryan Kerrigan, Landon Collins, who they didn't actually skip, of course, over on Xavier Howard. I don't think we actually have to change anything jersey-wise. Where did it was on football? Let's see how we do. It's been 2 weeks since we've had an episode. It's because of the fact the Dolphins are coming off their bye week and all that. But now we're here, and now it is time for us to see if we can land the Dolphins their first victory of the season. Because the Dolphins really don't have. That'll probably be the closest Miami comes to winning a game this season, right there. I mean, I know they still have to play the Bengals, who are really probably just as bad. Another team that's most likely battling Miami for that number 1 overall pick, and possibly Tua if he comes out. Just imagine that. Yeah, Tua leaves, but the Dolphins get the number 2 overall pick, and Cincinnati gets the number 1 overall pick. Because I think it's probably pretty certain that the Bengals are going to draft a quarterback in the 2020 draft, just like Miami is planning to. Since like this article I read saying everybody's still actually wanting to draft, says that Miami's still drafting a quarterback. And nothing is changing. Okay, so who's our starting quarterback anyway? Okay, Josh Rosen still is. Okay, good. And we probably just have to bench him halfway through. You feel me? Like we're just gonna have to bench him halfway through because it'd be like that. Why is Alex Smith starting? I guess I must have accidentally turned like. Let's have like the injuries on were like the pre-injuries. Oh, they're gonna go for it? No, they're not. They're kicking a field goal game. A little bit faster off the edge, we could have blocked that, but we didn't. So we're already down 3-0, but that's okay. Good job, D. Held into a field goal, and now it's third down at the Washington 44. Let's see what kind of play call I'm going to go with here and probably mess it up. Oh, Devontae Parker couldn't hold on in the air. They get hit and just get just enough to jar it free from him. Okay, big third down. At the 22, can we please stop letting them drive down the field? Oh, no. Nope. Vernon Davis trying to go through the wall there, but it's not quite. Oh, so it's 6-0. They get a field goal. Once again, they get the ball back, and they're already driving once again. But that's just because of the fact, our team isn't any good. Our defense is 71 overall, but still not real. It's not. Oh, is that Rashad? That was Rashad breaking up the pass on third down. Attaboy, Rashad. We see you. Oh no! Oh X, what happened? I thought we had him sacked, but X just blew it right there. Okay, Miami, are you serious? Miami's barely scored all year in like 5 games they've played. And you're going to oh no, he fumbled the ball! He fumbled the ball! Oh no, Albert Wilson. He's just like, man, he's barely played at all this season in real life because he's been hurt. And it's not looking good for him. He had that, what would probably been a breakout Pro Bowl season last year before he eventually got, first he was out for the hip injury that end of the season I tried to hit stick and it didn't work, as you saw. And this season he's passed, I think he's only played, 2 games? He played like last week and then he played week 1 and that was it. Other than that, he literally didn't do anything. He's literally done nothing except sit on the sideline. And Vernon Davis is wide open. It don't look like this is going to be even close this time around. So they've already got the ball back and everything. They score again. It's already 27-0. Okay, so I guess in the fourth quarter we got to bench Josh Rosen for Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's just how that's gonna go. That's just how it's got to go, guys. It's what happened the other one, even though it was actually a game. This is not a game. I thought I could try to thread it through there. We got to go for it, game. We got to go for it. We got to go for this, or we can just go for a field goal and just actually get points. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to come right here. Well, that's not the actual depth chart, so it's just that wrong thing. The game just gave. Oh, actually, I don't know. Field goal. Red zone alert. All right, time to switch quarterbacks. It's Rosen. I have no good game here. Dang it! I keep hitting the wrong thing. No, we need to go here. I'm gonna put Ryan Fitzpatrick in the game. How Miami actually finally got a rushing touchdown this week too. It was Kalen Balaj. Kenyon Drake, 22 rushes, but only has 49 yards to show for it. This is not good. Yeah. But, I am liking what I'm seeing from Mike Gesicki this season. He had a pretty good game against Washington. So he could possibly be Miami's tight end in the future. I think he's going to turn out to be a good player. I already think he's a good player. Okay, 3rd and 9. This probably isn't exactly the greatest play call in the world. And neither was that, because that really didn't help at all. Really did not help at all. Well, this is what happens when you do play the moment. It's when, the defense just gives up a buttload of points. Big onside kick. With 2.5 minutes and we're down by freaking 24 actually. They don't really have a lot of chance. But it's out of bounds, so it's not like it matters anyways. This game was already over. Well, he gets some points. It's already 33-6. Oh, nice catch. Devontae Parker. I might as well try to get down the field here and at least try to get something. Oh, deflected the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Allen. Alabama boy, you know, the Alabama Redskins basically is what you would call these. Basically, what you'd call the Redskins because of how many Alabama players they've actually drafted over the years. Surprisingly, well, they did draft one, but it wasn't on defense. They drafted Ross Piersbacher, Alabama center. Oh. So yeah, they did technically draft another Alabama player, though. They technically did. I don't have a problem. I'm an Alabama fan, so it doesn't matter to me. I'd love to see our players get drafted. Devontae Parker, another catch across the middle, first down. Even though this game's already over, but still, don't give up hope yet that we can still at least hopefully get a field goal. Well, there would any chance we really had to probably doing it. It's almost like we just got to throw the Albert Wilson in the middle of the field. Oh, tried. Sean Dion Hamilton, another Alabama guy. It's always fun to see these guys. But this was the Tank Bowl, except it wasn't close. I hate that you can only just do so much to try to skip this. I don't care. Alright, guys, take a look at the stats. It was not a good game, but it's pretty obvious. I'm trying to get that number 1 overall pick. So, Trojan went 8 for 18 for 80 yards, 1 interception. Ryan Fitzpatrick 4 for 7, 37 yards, 1 interception. Kenyon Drake was the only guy on our team that ran the ball at all. 22 rushes for 49 yards. Devontae Parker, 4 receptions for 48 yards. Mike Gesicki, 3 receptions for 15 yards. Albert Wilson, 2 receptions for 19 yards. King Grant, 2 receptions for 20 yards. Kenyon Drake, 1 reception for 15 yards. Jesse Davis gave up a sack, and so did Isaiah Prince. Leading tackler was Xavier Howard, who had 8 total tackles, 6 solo, 2 assisted. Jason Sanders was 2 for 2 from long at 37. Matt Hawk, 5 punts for 281 yards. King Grant had 1 kick return for 28 yards. Mark Walton, 2 returns for 47 yards. Jakeem Grant, 1 punt return for 12 yards. It was not a good game again. We actually outscored them in the fourth quarter, actually, 6-3. But still a loss anyway. Or a loss, not lost. It's still a loss regardless. So. So it's time for us to jump ahead. We have made it to the 0-5 mark once again. And breakout player Jakeem Grant has a chance to break out as well as somebody else. But we'll be taking a look at all this. So we'll be going up against the Bills next, who in this franchise are actually 1-3-1. The Jets are surprisingly in first place in the division at 2-3 right now. But they actually have to play New England this week. So it's going to be very interesting, guys. We're going to have to see what happens next week when we play the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys next week in Buffalo. Peace out.